Muscatine City Council, please come to order. We'll start this evening with a roll call by Fran Donaldson.
Councilmembers Lorette.
Present.
Fitzgerald.
Present.
Natwig.
Present.
Shahade.
Present.
Bynum.
Present.
Roby.
Present.
Lang.
Present.
All present, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Fran. Would you please stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance, please? I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, thank you, and it's good to see so many of you here in council chambers with us this evening. Is there anybody in our audience this evening that would like to speak to council concerning an item that is not on tonight's agenda? Anyone? There is no one that speaks to council, would like to speak to council. We will move on. Is there a motion to approve the minutes for the City Council meeting of June 16, 2011?
So move, Your Honor.
Moved by Bob Bynum.
Second, Your Honor.
Second by Osama. Discussion? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Is there a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda, which includes items 8A through J, 13A through G, and tonight's bills?
So moved, Your Honor.
Moved by Jerry.
Second, Your Honor.
Second by Diane. Discussion? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Under the public hearing section of tonight's agenda, this public hearing pertains to proposed changes to the Muscatine Municipal Housing Agency 5-year capital improvement plan. Certain capital modifications and revisions have been proposed to update the MMHA's 5-year capital improvement plan. The Department of Housing and Urban Development is recommending that public housing authorities only move money into their operating budgets that will be used for operating costs and not capital improvements. Prior to any formal action by City Council, a public hearing is required. Now is the time for the public to comment.
Move to close the public hearing, Your Honor.
Move to close by Osama,
Second, Your Honor.
second by Scott. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. This public hearing concerns the proposed 2nd Street apartments parking lot improvements. The city has entered into a cooperation agreement with the United States Army Corps of Engineers for the design and construction of improvements to the Mad Creek Levee. In October 2010, the City Council approved a resolution establishing temporary and permanent easements acquired from the owners of the apartment building located at 903 East 2nd Street. That agreement provides for the city to construct and pay for parking lot improvements needed to replace the portion of the current lot being lost as part of the levee project. Prior to any formal action by the City Council, a public hearing is required. Now is the time for the public to comment.
Move to close.
Motion. Who made it? Mark. Closed by, motion by Mark. Second.
Second, Your Honor.
Second by Scott. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That motion carries 7-0. Under petitions and communications, item K. Presented for City Council's consideration is a request from the Downtown Action Alliance for the use of city property for a downtown sidewalk sale on Saturday, July 30, 2011, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. It is being requested Second Street be closed from Walnut Street to Pine Street for this activity. This event is being held in conjunction with Great River Days. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So move.
Moved by Mark,
Second.
second by Scott. Discussion? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Yes, I'm sorry. Please come on up.
I guess I wanted to bring to your attention that there's already a parade going down through part of that Second Street location. Back this spring, when we brought Great River Days to the council for approval, you approved the parade that'll come down Iowa Avenue to Second Street, turn on Second, and go to Walnut. So if we get the type of crowds for Great River Days parade that was there last weekend for the 4th of July parade, there could be a major conflict of traffic in that area from Walnut to Iowa Avenue. So, I talked to Rich and about this before the meeting tonight, but I guess as far as Great River Days is concerned, we don't have a problem with it going on after the parade is done. But to set up sidewalk vendors in that area and then have, viewers come down to watch a parade and all that traffic, I think could be a major conflict. Or they can utilize Iowa Avenue to Pine Street, keep that area open. But I guess I just got a concern with safety issue and people getting around in that one area.
Well, council, are there questions?
What time is the parade?
The parade is an 11 o'clock kickoff.
Okay.
So I think when we made the parade request, it states that we requested the street closing from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. for the parade.
Other questions or comments, council?
So is this being addressed?
Pardon?
I mean, is this being addressed by staff, or?
Yes, it is being addressed.
Mr. Keller met with Rich Climbs shortly before the meeting, called myself. We'll make sure it's addressed in the pre-event meeting, coordination and timing with the Downtown National Alliance, the Great River Days, and city staff.
By one of those two options, you mean? Or
Well,
something?
we'll meet and discuss the options and work out something that works for all parties.
So you do not need any sort of an amendment to this presentation right now?
No, sir.
You're going to work it out. Okay, is that satisfactory with you?
Well, yeah, as long as it gets worked out.
Okay.
I want it to be known to the council, too.
Okay, Chris. Okay, fine. Any other questions or comments, council? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Presented for City Council's consideration is a request from Phoenix Mason. Am I saying that right? Phoenix?
Phonice, but I'm not. Phonice Mason?
Yes. Okay. To hold the first annual Back to School Chill and Grill Taste of Muscatine on September 9th and 10th, 2011. The event would require the closure of 2nd Street from Iowa Avenue to Pine Street. The times requested for the closure are 5 p.m. to midnight on September 9, 2011, and from 10:30 a.m. to midnight on September 10, 2011. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So move, Your Honor.
Moved by Diane
Second, Your Honor.
and second by Phil. Discussion? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That motion carries 7-0. Presented for City Council's consideration is a request from the Muscatine Association of Firefighters, Local 608, for use of city property for the 20th Annual Muscular Dystrophies Fill the Boot fundraiser to be held August 10 through 12, 2011. As in the past, locations will be at the intersections of 8th and Cedar Streets and Lake Park Boulevard and Park Avenue. Times will be 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 4 to 7 p.m. Rain dates have been set for August 19 and 26, 2011. This activity is conducted by off-duty firefighters, and MDA provides the liability insurance. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So move, Your Honor.
Bob,
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
I'll second the motion, Mayor.
seconded by Phil. Now, I know, council, that there are a number of firefighters here this evening, and I believe that, Tom, would you like to speak at this now, right now? And then we'll go to council for questions.
My name is Tom Summit. I'm with the Muscatine Fire Department and current chairman of the 2011 MDA Boot Drive. First off, I would like to say thank you to Mayor Dick O'Brien for your years of service to the Muscatine community and to the support of the boot drive over the years. Your dedication to the city of Muscatine and to the fire department has been much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
Your shoes will definitely be hard to fill. The Muscatine Association of Firefighters Local 608 over the years have supported the Muscular Dystrophy Association, Special Olympics, and also the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life. The Muscatine Local, again, last year remained #1 in the state of Iowa with regard to the dollars being raised per member. Not too many professional organizations volunteer their off-duty time and vacation time to collect for charities. We do. I have asked Deb Whitford of the Quad Cities MDA office to speak to council about the current year. Deb?
Thank you, Tom. I would also like to thank all of you, the City Council.
Would you please state your name?
My name is Deb Whitford. I'm the Executive Director for the Muscular Dystrophy Association for Eastern Iowa, Western Illinois.
Good, thank you.
You're welcome. I'd also like to thank the Muscatine firefighters for their support of MDA. They've been doing a boot drive for us since 1992. That's remarkable in itself. And MDA, and I'm sure all the citizens of Muscatine are very appreciative of their efforts. I also have several of our MDA families that we serve in attendance tonight, and I'd like to thank them for coming to show their support of the City of Muscatine and of the firefighters. As I said, the Muscatine firefighters have been doing the boot drive on the street since 1992. They have collected $191,000 to benefit the families in this community that have muscular dystrophy. Without the firefighters and without families that help with the collection of monies to support the Muscular Dystrophy Association, we have no other source of income. Their income is crucial to us and very much appreciated. There's a couple of times, I think in everyone's life, when there's something that stands out as remarkable. I can remember a couple of years ago, it was my very first telethon in which I was completely in charge on my own, a very big national production. I was very nervous. I was waiting on all the firefighters to come in to present their checks for the money that they had raised. And every year it's a tradition that they do present these checks at telethon. This one year, I wasn't certain who the person was, so I was a little bit nervous. This man was introduced to me. His name was